This is 24-hour News 8 at 11 on WishTV, your 24-hour news source.
Well, the startling video that you're seeing behind me is making the rounds on the internet, showing a toddler all alone falling into a swimming pool. Instead of the worst happening, you see the toddler turn himself onto his back and float face up so he can breathe. Teaching kids to save themselves is a swimming lesson that's gaining popularity, but not everybody thinks it's a good idea. This is probably how you picture swimming lessons for the youngest of children.
We do a lot of bubble blowing, a lot of floating on their tummy and their back, getting them used to getting their face wet.
It's how children at the IU Natatorium get their first introduction to the water.
It's more water adjustment, water acclimation.
But there's another type of swim lesson that can be hard to watch when you first see it. You're fine. Nice job, Mia. 14-month-old Mia is learning to save herself. Instead of blowing bubbles, Mia is learning how to hold her breath. Instead of mom being with her, Mia is alone in the water with her instructor. Instead of getting used to getting her face wet, she's learning how to go from face down to face up in the water.
It's different in content and intent than a conventional swim program.
Barb Davis is Mia's instructor. The technique she's teaching is from the company Infant Swimming Resource. Her company has doubts about conventional swimming lessons.
ISR feels that that's dangerous in the aspect of we want the child to learn safety first, learn self-rescue first.
These lessons are not about fun in the water. Instead, they're about survival.
So if your child gets away from you for some reason, falls into water, when you find them, your child will be face up and floating.
Nice job, pretty princess.
With me not being in the water with her, she has the confidence, even though she doesn't realize it at this age, that she can save herself.
Whether your child learns self-rescue skills or takes more traditional swim lessons, pediatrician Marilyn Bull has concerns.
I think it's important for parents to be aware of all the potential risks and make an individual decision on the basis of their own child.
Dr. Bull helped create a nationwide policy to prevent drowning. Through her role with the American Academy of Pediatrics, she recommends children not begin swimming lessons until age 4.
We know that children have matured neurologically and that their motor skills have developed to learn the movements of swimming around the age of 4.
For anyone under 4, Dr. Bull questions the fun approach to teaching swimming.
The concern is that a child who's been exposed to water may reduce his actual natural fear of water and think, oh, this is fine, this is fun, and I'm okay.
Then we showed Dr. Bull the video of the self-rescue technique.
But don't you think that just giving that child a little bit of knowledge to be able to float is better than no knowledge at all?
It's potential, but there is no evidence that it improves or prevents or reduces the risk of drowning.
ISR says it has nearly 800 documented cases of children rescuing themselves. Parents who chose this technique for their children believe in it.
I feel very confident now that if he fell in the water, that he could float and survive.
A lot of people think it kind of creates a false sense of security, and it's certainly not, oh, she can save herself, I should, let it go for a while, but it's definitely nice to know that she can do it.
Dr. Bull emphasizes swimming lessons should never be a substitute for supervision.
It's important for parents who choose this for their children to be aware that their children are not drown-proof.
Another concern that Dr. Bull has about swimming lessons is a medical one. Recent research shows that a child's exposure to a chlorine byproduct could make them more likely to have asthma as they get older. If you want to learn more about Infant Swimming Resource, go to our website, wishtv.com, and then click on Web Link 8. It's very interesting to watch these kids. The little boy, we didn't show a lot of him. He was pretty panicky.
Not enjoying it at all.
Not happy.
Yeah.
Little Mia was pretty calm all the way through it.
But
so
Dr. Bull makes a good point, too. Just parental supervision, even if the kids already know this stuff.
That's the bottom line. Absolutely, you've got to be with your kids.
Okay.
Best advice.